So welcome back. We are playing as Japan in Victoria 3, the modernized, newly reformed Japan, which we did a couple episodes ago. We are trying to kind of figure out our market right now, if I recall correctly, and put in some import routes and this sort of thing, and just kind of get acquainted with the rest of the world now that we're no longer isolationist. And by getting acquainted, I mean some of this action. I see that it's been like a few days since I've played this run. I see that we are damaging relations with a couple people. Can't imagine why we might be doing that, other than to conquer them. And we're also trying to get past multiculturalism. So this is all good. Multiculturalism, because now we're open culture. We got the nice Meiji Yamato. Sorry. Added some extra syllables in there. I'm just going to quickly parse through some things. I know I like to leave myself with a really big queue in terms of stuff. I believe we just got electricity not too long ago, so that's something to keep in mind. It looks like we're just making consumer goods and this sort of thing. We'll open up the market. We are importing these, I believe, from... Yeah, so we're importing a lot of stuff from China, who's really close to us. And so I think they make a rather nice partner in this regard, and they're importing coal from us. Well, we don't like that. Well, we have a trade agreement with them, and I wanted to break that trade agreement, or I wasn't sure if I wanted it. That is right. I know there's a little bit of cooldown on it, but man, this fabric and silk is really cheap. So maybe we're okay with this trade agreement, at least for the time being. I know eventually we want to take Korea, and I suppose bad neighbor China a little bit. So, and what is this? A surplus? Oh my god. My mother raised me better. Yeah, so we have a massive surplus because of all this stuff we just passed in terms of per capita taxation. That was a relatively new one. Also, interventionalism was relatively new. You know, we're getting this huge investment pool transfer, which is not going to hold because we're losing 50k. That'll hold for a while. We'll build into it. These construction centers are fine, TM. Nothing to worry about here. But if we take a look at the current state of affairs, we see that the investment pool is draining. So this means, and it's filling us up, it's giving us 170k a month, which means that it is creating like 120k, but since we're spending 170, we will slowly drain the investment pool. I think it'll take quite a while for us to get through all of it, though. And I mean, we could always just raise taxes. So we'll be fine with the additional construction. Yeah, it's so nice to be this red color instead of the Shogunate color. Man. My understanding is we also have pretty much all the laws we want. National supremacy is actually decent. We could stick with that if we wanted, but I don't want to. I suppose we'll probably get rid of censorship's not too bad. But I think we want to keep monarchy, and then maybe go to oligarchy. We'll have to see. The Intelligentsia won't like that very much. And then we gotta add some home affairs, so we do have some work to do here. But it looks like we're also adding a little bit of mill. I assume we're adding that in the capital, because the capital did get moved. And so we're adding up till we have 50 mills. So, like, not a ton of military. Not yet. I generally like to build up the economy as fast as possible. I think we're, like, the third economy in the world. Yeah. AI is not very aggressive about attacking you, even if you build up a nice, juicy economy. Okay. So, we are gonna make... I know we have both types of... both glass and... We're actually going to switch some of our glassworks over to making ceramics, because they'll still make regular glass. And currently there's a much greater demand for ceramics than there was previously. Can we do this? That's a lot of lead. Okay, I think we tried to do that swap before and then had some problems. We are going to switch this over to ceramics, which makes a lot less glass, so hopefully that doesn't cause an issue. And then we will also just kind of expand all of it. Just a little bit, and then we will double check, make sure we're building rails in places that need them, putting them at the top of the queue. And then go check the market. So lead did not get too expensive. Now we have a current demand for lead of 1.58k, which is in excess of... This is currently... would spend 1k more lead. So we really can't do that. Do we have lead queued up? Because we'd really like to switch to more advanced PMs. In general, especially if they give us more resources. Less if they're like labor-saving PMs. Where has some peasants? Chubu does. Kyushu. Alright, we're putting those at the top. Reading and education. My two favorite. Well, I mean... we can add another consumption tax, it looks like. I'm not sure where this authority came from, but I've learned not to ask questions about authority. And we enact multiculturalism, so just like that, we now need to take it away. Let's see if we're bolstering anyone. We're encouraging manufacturing in 2 places, okay. And I think we would rather get rid of the taxes than take off the manufacturing. I think we're gonna try and go burr. And now we need to take a look at our government. Everyone's in power except for the petite bourgeoisie, because forget about them. So a little tempted to go oligarchy. I think we can wait. All this is what we wanted, all private. We're going kind of for an elite, tall Japan. I don't think we have a lot of people we're discriminating against. Most of our radicals are not going to be coming from discrimination, as far as I can remember, because we have a pretty, enacting multiculturalism was probably, like, not correct in terms of, like, trying to play optimally, and same for total separation, because we have, like, it's pretty monocultural, monotheistic. I do think we want, well, no, I think we want this. Professional army, we do want home affairs. But I think we won't guarantee libs, maybe. So we could get rid of censorship, which would help quite a bit. We do like the authority, but we're not really using the bolster bonus, so we'd kind of prefer, like, protected speech. But I'd rather just skip over to protected speech. We can't give women rights yet. Don't want to pay for that. Want open borders, so... I think proportional... Oh, we would make more with proportional. No support for it, but... we would make more. Do we de-liberalize? So we're gonna just always keep the head of state in government if he's gonna always be... Oh, he won't always be... Well, actually, I think he's pretty young. He's 26, so until the end of the game, it's probably gonna be this guy. I forget how to look at heirs, which would help a little bit. Because if the heir is also industrialist, then it's like, it's really... then I do think I want to go oligarchy. And I think the trade unions are going to get more powerful, so... And it doesn't make anyone super mad. Well, it does make the aristocrats more powerful. I just want to empower the capitalists only. Is the thing. I've been messing around with this one on other runs. I think I'll actually just stay with landed voting for now. Or maybe I'll go wealth voting. Actually, I'm going to stay landed. That's fine, I think. Well, maybe... Man, we're making so much money. Alright, what is our main expense, though? I think we're going to take a look at construction goods. It's mainly on iron. So we're going to take another quick look and see if we can import iron. I think we're already importing it. We are not terrible. Although it already might be just too cheap in our market. We'll import it from the Shing. Alright. Let's see what... Damaging relations, they're not bad enough. Just kind of getting ready for this. Ooh, looks like New South Wales is having some problems. Classic. Now, Kutai, are you... You're allied with... You have a defensive pact with the Netherlands. I think we want to start expanding a little bit here. Here specifically we'll have oil later, so we do want to take all that. Because oil has never been a problem in Japan ever. Yeah. Dutch East Indies. So we really don't quite have the military yet to fight this sort of thing, and I think we just want to have the military to fight these sorts of fights, so it's going to take a little while for the barracks to recruit anyways, so we'll just kind of get started on them and see what this is about. Well, I think the Imperial Rule Party probably doesn't even include the Emperor. I think it's, yeah, it's just landowners. And the Free Trade Party is, yep. Oh, we have no legitimacy now. Because it's no longer this enormous coalition bloc. Alright. We're going to take a look at our population to try and see who has the money. Machinists are middling to high. Engineers are prosperous. We got aristocrats. Aristocrats make less than the machinists. That's funny. We have bureaucrats have a good amount of money. Capitalists have a ton of money. Academics are decent. Officers are decent. Officers are really well paid. I think it's because we still have this business. Which I think I'm going to keep until like this becomes an enormous expense. I've rather liked the overpaying the military quite a bit. We will reorganize our government once this passes. Not that it matters too much because we're not trying to go for any reforms. I think I kind of am okay with age-old pension, but I'm not like... I don't super need it. We could increase... Yeah, let's look to expand the bureaucracy, because I want better health insurance. And then make railways where they're needed. I wish I had my brain on for a second, because I don't... I forgot which tech we finished. Was it vacuum canning? I think so, actually. I think I think I remember, because we have some oil, and I was like, we could make some oil. I think once we have pump jacks, we can discover oil, so that's maybe something to go for. Steam Donkey we probably won't be implementing. Dynamite we would be implementing. I think we can do some good stuff with dynamite. Wow, we are really starting. We finally burned through the investment pool and we're still making 28k. Okay. So if I'm correct, we have new PMs for our food industries. I'm not correct. Let's switch some more of this over to the other glass. And then, I don't think it was water tube boiler we got. I don't think we make ammunition. I would like to make ammunition. We'll actually kick that to the top of the queue, especially because we're researching dynamite right now. We can, alright, we're getting more fertilizer plants anyways. Okay. So we will be modernizing our military a little bit. This is climbing a lot. I think we should make more clothiers just because this stuff is so cheap in our market. And then in each of these, since we're expanding the clothiers so much, I'm guessing we will need a railway. And really looking to benefit from the economies of scale. We're starting to get quite big in some of these. We take a look, the throughput here is getting a ton of extra throughput from economies of scale. And so we're going to really build up big in these two spots that we're encouraging manufacturing. Although, we have to watch out for the authority. We are only encouraging manufacturing in two places, and so if we build them both tall and then we eventually have to revoke one, I think I'm going to stick with monarchy though. We will be the Imperialists. TM. Okay, what's energy price like? That's kind of low, so we can turn some stuff on if we have not already. Yeah, we're using all the electric sawmills. Arts Academy, realistic art. Doesn't want me to shift everything over yet. I think I'm going to shift a little bit more. And then put some more lead at the top of the queue. I think that trying to get this all over to the next PM is somewhat reasonable. And then what's our navy like? I'm gonna expand that to 10 boats. It's already been expanded, it's just still finding people. Alright. And do we have another colony? I don't think so. It's Klebs, it's already done. Alright, so now we get to reform the Imperial Rule Party as one, and that is these guys. Yikes. Okay, we are... We don't want them really in our government. Let's see what we can do with just this. Because I think we want the Industrialists. The petite bourgeoisie will combine with the Intelligentsia if we leave them together. So I think this might be what we do. But why can't we do this? The petite, so we have to combine them? or not reform anything. So we either have to keep this zero legitimacy government or let those two combine. I guess we'll do... So let's take a quick look at the laws. Right of assembly is intelligentsia and trade unions. That's the only one. I'm certain I want this, though, which I need to pass right of assembly to get. So I want the intelligentsia and the trade unionists in the government, all other things equal. I also want the industrialists in the government, otherwise it won't be very legitimate. Like, for example, if I do this. But then these have to be together. And this seems fine enough, but why won't you let me know? Cannot be promoted while angry. So the petite bourgeoisie can't be in, so the intelligentsia can't be in. So I really actually have to think forward quite a lot for this one, because it's going to be what I have till the next election. I guess proportional taxation is maybe something. No, it's something I would want, but it's hard to pass. And it's hard to pass through the groups I'm trying to keep powerful. This is actually a tough one. I don't think... The thing is, it's not only is it tough, I don't think it matters too much, because I'm not trying to pass a bunch of laws. Maybe we'll go for this. Alright, we'll keep the industrialist, the intelligent. We can't promote the... So we'll do this. The industrialists combined with the opposition. This is, not the way. Okay. Now we still need laws before we can pass, or text before we can pass that, but I think we're... God, this is so cursed. Not as cursed as the Unholier Alliance, though, earlier this run. So I think we just about want to trade we can change everyone over to bone china and then change this one over to glass. We have an good shortage of dyes. Let's see if we can import dyes. Import dyes with enough speed that we don't collapse ourselves. Well, I guess from the British, and we're planning on fighting those guys, but we'll be putting them in our market. So that'll be good. Gonna need to add a whole bunch to the queue in just a second here. So let's take a look at what's expensive. The dyes. I mean, I guess you can build some dyes things overseas. It's gonna normalize pretty quick here, though. Tools is the industrial thing we need more of. So let's do this and this and this. Putting those railroads at the top of the queue. And then, man, we need more construction. How far are we from the next tech? We could go for the next tech. We could go for it now. Human rights will give us a lot of the things we want. Oh, we don't even have all the tier 2s here. This would give us children's laws. We're only like, well, we're like a third through dynamite. Once we finish dynamite, I think we'll go labor movement. I think we also want to expand the schools some more. Put it 5 in our 2 main places that need qualifications, and then 2 everywhere else, which will greatly increase the demand for paper, so we'll also put some paper in there too. Shikogu hasn't gotten a lot of love recently. And then, once these munition plants finishes, alright, let's take a look at what people are consuming. What if we wanted to make the rich extra nice? They're consuming a lot of porcelain. So, I think it would also be switcher. It would be easier if we could switch all of the glass over. Which, you just make less glass, though. Glass ain't cheap. I guess porcelain's a better PM. What if we just import glass? I haven't done this before, but it certainly makes some sense. If we just import glass, then we can make all porcelain. Oh no, our glass is already cheap. We don't like this number being so high, and Portugal's swayed. Well, this is becoming a big thing. Well, someone tried to put the wrong Sulu, I suppose. This might be a good time now to go for Brunei, because I don't think people will get mad at us for sticking the finger. Why can't we... Oh, are relations too good? We're both part of a different diplomatic play. Are we in this play? I don't see our flag. But Brunei is already in a play. So we can't declare war on someone who's in a play? I suppose that makes sense from a balance perspective. We'll let the stuff tick. And just take a look at our economy some more. Yeah, I think I'm pretty fine importing the dyes mainly, because those will help the landowners and I can focus more on industrial goods. I know I can make wine cheaper, but the thing is all my luxuries are a little bit expensive right now, so... but Hokkaido is making wine. And then... wish there was another way to make them upset at me faster, or me upset at them faster. We could... yeah, we are damaging relations with Portugal. We're damaging relations with 4 countries on the hopes that we're able to do something. Something nice. Nice for us. Large numbers of French people are coming to Hokkaido. I suppose it hasn't started yet. Ah, there we go. It's always neat to watch them tick up a little bit. I don't do it very often. I assume it's going to be way more than 3K, but... yeah, so we're already working on tools, groceries, fish. We have a lot of auto expansion on as well. We are researching dynamite, so why don't we put up a lot more on the chem plants? I guess we have everyone on the mainland has 5 except for you, and then we'll add a couple more in the capital. And 7 should be pretty good for whatever new PMs we're going to be using. Maybe it's not enough. Power plants, I know I set to auto-expand. Do want to actually expand ports a bit as a means to combating the infrastructure, because we don't have that many. We're not getting many radicals from discrimination, so we're just go with that. And we can declare war on Brunei after this event fires, I guess. Or not event, but after the war pops. Do want to get rid of child labor, don't have the rules, the laws. Oh, can we get rid of censorship now? Yeah, it's not opposed by... The trade unionism isn't very strong, though. Alright. Lanfang and Yogayata. And the Dutch East Indies. Let's take a look at our... So we have power projection of 350, and they have a power projection of probably more than 350. Would be my guess. We have a much bigger economy, though. We can really wind up the military if we wanted to. I kind of want to pick on people who... I don't want to pick on someone my own size, is what I'm trying to say. Pick on people less than my size. No arms in the new capital. Definitely want to change that. Shipyards are just auto-expanding nicely. Could we export clippers to make these more profitable, maybe? Especially because clippers cost very few convoys to export. Let's see. Talked about this earlier with someone during one of their streams, that going in through here in order to get to the Congo seems like a reasonable choice. We'd only have to do Ausa and then Kaffa to get into this area that only has regular, what's it called? Malaria. Probably build more construction. Don't want to hit that cap there. We're coming up. Man, our construction's just cranking. What's our trajectory, though? We're gonna go dynamite and then something else. So we need cheap sulfur too. Let's make sure some of our stuff's automated. Namely new sulfur mines. This too. We'll adjust the need for dyes. I guess we really don't want to fight Great Britain until we figure out the dyes thing. I think we could probably switch to crystal glass now. are eventually going to need way, way more power, so I suppose we could expand that even though it won't be profitable. And that also, we will not get the investment pool transfer for that, so it'll help wind this up a little bit. And then, well, actually that's just gonna, like, when something doesn't apply, that's kind of whatever, because it'll just mega apply to the next thing, because we're building over that. We are unrecognized, but I think we actually want to stay unrecognized until we get form alliances, because it seems that it's a lot harder to get allies with great powers if you are a great power yourself. Can we rival anyone? Yeah, let's rival Egypt and Kebab. Then improve relations with Russia, the US, and the UK. And then I know we have tools in our queue, but I think we'll need more. Alright, so we finished dynamite. Now we want to go labor movement, I think. Because we want to get mandatory schooling for the kids. We also want public school. That's gonna be, well, it'll cause a little bit of infighting. But they're still really happy with this. I think we'll actually go for this. And then I guess it's less important because we don't want schooling immediately. Could go human rights. But I want to get through these twos, and I don't want to research them myself. I want to get... So I think it might be... That's just labor savings, so we don't really want to go for that. This would allow us to find rubber. Steam donkey is mainly allowing us to get to pump jacks, would be the thing. I think I like this. And now we get to try and switch over PMs. I think I'll start with the sulfur mines. Alright, what's our market size for explosives already? Eyes, please. Find the thing. Okay, it's like 1K. And they're expensive right now. Okay, but are they expensive? We gotta go to the chem plants and see, look at their employment. So they're fully employed and they're expensive. We could switch to this, which is gonna make more explosives. We're gonna do that. So, we're going to add 600 explosives to our market. Then we're going to use dynamite here. Oh yeah, we could definitely do all this. And so it'll be a little expensive for a hot minute until these chem plants finish that we have currently in the queue. And I'm currently working on. But I don't think it'll cause a shortage. Okay. Kinda don't like electric fences here, but it's fine. I think I wasn't switching the PM. Yeah, because it's just labor saving. Oh no, it does. It makes more meat. It does make more meat. We'll do that. For a long time, I didn't switch it over. Okay, and then I think we want to make some more dyes ourselves. where has a lot of peasants and is overseas. Just to make it less shocking if we get our route cancelled with the British. Let's take a look at our current routes. Well, we have an import demand for lead, and even after we just made a bunch more lead by using dynamite? Did we not switch the dynamite on lead? Yeah, we switched it. Okay. Well, whatever. Wow, we're making extra bank now. Well, maybe the play was to steal construction instead of what we're doing. Kind of overexpanding electronics or power, knowing that it's going to be needed soon-ish. Radicals. Yeah, this landowners like plus loyalists has just been like a lagging effect of like paying them more, I think. But man, now it's starting to cost a bit. Like 5K. I guess it's still kind of okay, but especially because they're increasing consumption, anyways. Like it's not. Money's like not being lost per se. Really need more wood. I think I know where to get it. We are neutral. Yeah, we have not gotten neutral with any of the people we're damaging relationships with. Brunei is getting occupied. Are we stronger than the Dutch East Indies yet? 389. We are. And we haven't even turned on ammunition. So we're going to switch to this, and then we're going to turn on ammo. PM. And I would turn on first aid. I don't think we have any opium in our market. Also doesn't increase power projection, which is kind of weird. I think it should. See if we can recruit a general that kind of isn't a landowner is what I was gonna say. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to split the guys up more anyways. From farms to factories, road to progress. We'll do this. The Industrialists are pretty populated already. And we kind of don't want them for the next couple reforms we're going for, so. Alright, now I think we can declare our war on them. And Dutch East Indies abandons them. Hot. So who do we want to give the credit to? I think that should be way more than enough. But we do want to see how our ammo centers do. still employing. Ah, we overbuilt. A little too much ammo. Okay. It's fine. We'll expand into it. We're going to lose cordiality with Brazil first. So let's take a look at Brazil. Yeah, not too strong. Alright. And what in our market is expensive? I really love the dirt cheap fabric. And silk. This is super nice. Small arms are expensive. Interesting. I mean, it's not a major cost that we're eating. We are eating it though. And then luxuries are all expensive. We build tobacco somewhere else. So who joined our war? Is that Kutai or Dutch East Indies? Kutai. Well, we wanted to vassalize them too. So we will do that. We actually wanted to vassalize them even more. Gotta keep a little eye on it that doesn't add like a further another guy. What's this? Dangerous equipment. Surely not ours. We really don't care about the throughput of Tohoku. Groceries we can do. Using ports to expand the infrastructure because I want convoys now, and I did not build up any ports at all while I was isolationist. We put one of these in collabs because we're starting to get like a lot of stuff there just in general. And then we'll also put let's see, a food industry, a tailor, and a furniture. That way, for when they start losing market access, they still have some of those goods. Nice little defense there when I get this and you get, when I get a blunder and you get camo, I guess. This, I think, might put us at enough subjects. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just one of them will. Yeah, high chance of stall relative to pass on the public schools, but especially if we need the Intelligentsia out of the way to go to oligarchy. Oh my god, this polka dot map, I don't know how I feel about that. This is our first time conquering someone as Japan. Can't tell it's a flag, it just looks like you're polka dotting them. Look, polka dot Brunei. Pretty happy they didn't just capitulate as well here. Boys and girls, you don't say. Debate over whether public schools should have separate classes for male and female students and perhaps different curricula, as well as causing disagreements over how to implement the new education system. I don't mind if the enactment time's slower. It's kind of the only law we want to pass, and it's not even like way better. Cool, so we overbuilt electricity. Electricity should be pretty cheap. Oh, now ammo is expensive. So I will... Oh, but you can't get employment? What? This makes no sense. This must be weird oscillating. That's... So, it seems a little buggy, and like employment in some places could shoot up and then shoot down and then shoot up and then shoot down, which is really bad because it fires people. So if we take a look at this, we've got a lot of radicals. How many are from being fired? Nah, not the most. Okay, no active research. Iron frame. Labor movement would be more efficient because we still have a couple twos in society. We don't have any twos in we don't have any twos in production, so maybe we just want to research even further forward in production. Rotary valve engine would be okay. Shift work would be okay. If we go rifling, Central banking is not spreading. I guess we go labor movement then steel frame. Something like that. And let's see, Benjar. You have a defensive pact with who is this? Dutch East Indies, who we feel that we could take now. Although, we maybe can't take their navy. That's not too bad. So we do want to take Banjar and East Borneo. Dutch East Indies, Borneo. Let's check our infamy. That's not too bad. Oh. Big brain hour when I forget to switch the PMs over. I guess I gotta check how much electricity we have in the market. We don't even have that big a surplus, but we do have 3k, so we could eat this 500 pretty easy. See, the other one I think is furniture. No. Where do we get the other PM? All automatic power looms. So this just saves labor, whereas this outputs more stuff. We'll do this one to start. So we should have extremely cheap clothes in our market now, which ought to make people pretty happy with us. And we're still building more energy, so that should be fine. Maybe we just need to import stuff like coffee. Don't hate it. And once coffee gets cheap, it'll bring down the other ones because they use it as substitutes. Don't we have 5 puppets now? I think they're a puppet. I think I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. Maybe I have to be at peace. Booming industries. I love it. I guess I'll take the coal, iron, and sulfur load. Why I'm not getting the thing for maintaining subjects. Puppet Dominion Protectorate Personal Union. I just puppeted these guys. Yes? I'm confused, yeah? Maybe I have to puppet. Is a vassal different than a puppet? Oh, that's a big vassal. They're the American market. Interesting. So do I need to get recognized to get subjects? If so, I want to do alliances first. But the alliances are also... they're hard to get when you have rivals. So it's harder to get an alliance with a great power when you're unrecognized, but once you're recognized and a great power, it's also harder because you're a great power. I suppose we want to try and get it from Russia. Great Qing will be on their side, that sucks. What are we dependent on them in terms of goods for? Importing fabric and sugar and silk from them. Spain seems to be doing some trade with us. But I don't think I have enough interests for all this. Let's see. Maybe Austria for a friend. Just building a ton of tea there. I've had it. We want the trade unionists for a little while to be strong, because we're like trying to pass schools with them right now. Ooh, I know what we need to do. We're gonna switch over to steel buildings, right? So we need to expand that bigger than it otherwise would need to be. Because iron, well, I'll decrease the amount of iron I need, because I won't be making iron frame buildings, but I guess we could build those up as well. And now we'll make sure everything's on auto expand in the rural areas where we want it. It looks like it is. I'm gonna take a quick look for market access and insufficient tax capacity in places. So Kansai, Chubu. Alright, I'm just gonna expand those. Even though we don't need it yet, just putting them at the back of the queue. And then yes, I was looking for market access. You will need a port, won't you? Probably level 2, actually. Set all those to auto expand. don't think we want to just start piecemealing taking Brazil, so we'll stop damaging relations with them. Go after Portugal. Who are you allied with, Port? Morocco and Dahomey. Wow. We could just take this. Ah, but this is... We can't take this. It's unfortunate. We take the Sunda Islands here. What I really want to take is this area right here. South Angola, but it's in the wrong region. Well, guess that's what we're gonna do. I have a problem with slower enactment time. We're losing an interest. Why are we losing an interest in the Balkans? What? I mean, I guess we'll just go for the Congo interests then. I don't realize we'd cut that, but that simplifies the Portugal thing. I'm pretty sure we're a bit stronger than them. And then I already forgot what they were. 48. 48, what the hell? We want to take South Angola and North Angola, I think. And we want to zoom in so we get the state view. North Angola is really the one we want, but we want them all to connect to, because they got rubber. And that also gives us a border with the Congo, which will make it really hard to push us out of the Congo entirely, just having this enormous line. Alright. So now we're researching steel frame buildings. We are kind of getting ready for, but I don't think we're getting ready enough for. But we're not gonna like flip them all over. All at once. Congo interest is activated. Oh, that's a lot of infamy. But we currently are sitting on a lot, so I think a decent chance. He just backs down as well. Take war reps. Portugal. That one might be a little hard to enforce. I think that's all we want. I think we'd rather they give it up without a fight, so we'll just put everyone on the front. You know what? I think we could also just afford one war where we're just taking a ton of infamy. Make him release anyone. Well, Spain's leaning against us. Okay, so we will chill for a little bit in terms of. Actually, not only will we chill, we'll add mills. Spain gets swayed. So this has suddenly got to be a really hard... This war is going to be really painful, actually. Oh, we can't win it. No. I think we could actually just take the war goal and white peace out Spain. Maybe. Fingers crossed. We're sitting on 75. We're just going to expand another 25 mils. So it's 56. Yeah. And we're going to try and white peace out Spain. This might be the end of paying extra for military wages as well. For us. Although we're like running such a big surplus, it won't be the end yet, I don't think. And it won't make a difference in this war, but I do think we want to expand the naval bases by quite a bit. Damn you, Spain. Oh. What do you want, France? You want a treaty port? Where do you want it in? Barca? I mean, I don't care if you have a treaty port in Barca. Oh yeah, brother. If they come to our side, this war will be really easy, and we might add more aggressive war goals. We might save and then add more aggressive war goals. Because we'll add them if it won't kick France out from us. Alright, so we're going to take a quick save. Because I think it should, from a gameplay perspective, I really think it should tell you, in like a tooltip, if someone will like leave your alliance over something. Ooh, forced recognition. I think this will cause them to leave. Yep, instant leave. See ya. We're out. Peace. It seems that they have no desire to... It also, like, should tell you when someone leaves. Like, it doesn't tell me. You have to, like, visually look for it. I don't know. I feel like there should be a notification when something changes in terms of who's in. Other than this bottom right. Liberate subject. see this down here. Oh, I really didn't see this down here. Oh, we're gonna have to defend this front, I think. Maybe we ask for Spanish collabs, actually. That shouldn't be too much infamy. Well, how many of these can we afford? We can afford like 2 war goals. Spanish collabs is almost as much as North Angola. I think it's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. We're gonna go for North Angola for the rubber. Spanish war reps. Don't leave, France. Stay in, please. That front's not our problem. This front is our problem. Is Congo in the fight? Sway Great Britain, offer open up market. I don't think we have enough to do that. Yeah. Yeah, Great Britain will never, like, they'll never help if you're just trying to get recognition. Congo gets swayed, Jesus. Make sure we are fixing our infrastructure problems. I wonder what the odds are they back down. They're probably fearful, right? Yeah. Probably a good chance they backed out. We're going to take a quick look here. And we have 36 infamy. I'm going to see if they back down, if it refunds some of the infamy from adding North Angola. Alright, we're fighting. Take a little while to get there. One day. Okay, they're there. Looks like they're gonna take that pretty quick, but we're gonna take this even quicker, so. As France invading, yeah. Oh, they're gonna roll them so fast up there. All these war reps are gonna feel so nice. Ugh. I think we build more construction. Anticipating these war reps, basically. I think they should be caring more about the war goal here. Guess not. Those peasants are better. Fine art's always a wild one because it moves around so much. Nice that we're getting the pocket on pocket instead of just pushing through and like then he gobbles up me from behind. I know that sounds awkward, but you know what I mean. I think I just want to be full on ready for when this pops. Let's see, are we having low market access? Kyushu, that's it. To figure out something to do with the excess bureaucracy. Maybe build a skyscraper. Who's this? Must be one of our little underlings. No, I think we'll take the manufacturing tax income, thanks. Yeah, finally starting to not run a mega surplus with this extra construction. We controlled war goal. Of course, we're getting kind of our teeth kicked in over here, slowly. Kicked in might be not the right word. I imagine that, well, this is actually pretty slow advance here from the French. Looks like my guy switched fronts. Where is he now? Oh, I don't want him there. The Progressive Party, cool. I want him here. Then maybe I'll switch to all advance when he gets there. Not sure I'll be strong enough to push him out. I don't think I like the Imperial Rule Party. Yeah, definitely not. If they can't afford it, they shouldn't be in the race. Meiji's an industrialist. Come on, the heir apparent industrialist. We team industry, baby. We'll do that. Convoys get sunk. Spanish convoys sunk. Are we sinking more of theirs? No. I got excited for a sec. I mean, we have the war goals, so we should progress much more quickly than they do. Oh, Congo's... maybe we should have kept that guy at the front to take out Congo. I don't know why it's taking him so long to get some Spanish sand here. Maybe we have to expand the military a little bit more. wind up here? Not fully employed here. Not too profitable here. I think I wanted in East Borneo, because that's where I control. I don't control North Borneo yet. Oh, I control Hero Land. What have I done? Where's East Borneo? It was Angola I was thinking of. Where's the find function? No! East Borneo where? Is this Borneo? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm fine with it there too, though. Congo gets enforced on. We're getting pushed back. Wait, how are we? We have so much more defense. They have more guys. I'm importing a lot from them, so sure, I guess. Let's see if we can recruit a general that has... no. PM we want. Alright, where do we want it? East Borneo. Wukutai. East Borneo, I think. I think it'll auto put the people on the front. Not 100% sure though. Spain, can you progress this a little bit faster? Okay, thanks. Bye. God, this episode's taking long because I want to finish off Portugal. You know? They're slowly losing their advantage here. They've stopped pushing by the looks of it. Because their bar's not advancing. I think I'm okay with that. Do we need to recruit an admiral? Let's see, the Progressive Party wins. Oh, hey, hey. We'll do this. Steel's gone up in price. How's that happening? Is someone importing steel from us? I don't understand how steel's gotten cheaper when we're like trying to build it. Alright, we got war reps from Spain, and now I guess we're just finishing off Portugal. We don't have enough convoys to help out. Godspeed, France. It's in your hands now. Oh. We gotta take the treaty for it. We gotta do it ourselves. Oh boy. This is my smallest unit. Hopefully I can support that. If not, we got to build up some infrastructure in the way of ports. Just need more convoys. Okay. Extra teachers. Yeah, obviously. Oh. Let's do this one. Hopefully the landing works because he has guys at other places and doesn't have a lot of locals. But might be really rough. Looks like our auto queue is kicking in. A lot of these weird things like the lead mines, the sulfur mines, the logging camps, that's auto built. It'll kick in once something finishes as well. Like all these fisheries too, I think. We will declare neutrality here. Alright. Declare neutrality. Now we will pause because auto building's not kicking in again. Okay. Dynamite's expensive. And croissants. So I guess we'll get dynamite and croissants. For everyone. So you'll need them eventually. Standard of living's just been steadily climbing, just like very nicely, which I think is drawing some immigration. Do you think radicalism's been going up too? We certainly have enough for another institution. We'll go with health. I think I don't have enough tax capacity in some places. So Kansai, Chubu, Kyushu. Those are the major ones, and then where else? Chukogu and Tohoku. So we hit our major one we wanted to hit. kind of want to get rifling now. I guess we're gonna have rubber, so let's go this. Now we'll take it ourselves. And now we get to start really kicking up the deficit. Hokkaido. Steel frame buildings. This, of course, will take a lot of everything, so let's just do this. And then more steel. And we get all the things we want. Wait, who's this we're fighting? Borneo? I think we have white peace, right? Yeah. Hey, we got this nice little thing for France. And this nice little thing for us. We are going to try and cut off people from entering in through the south down here. That one. And then we will build rubber because we don't have it yet. Have a port there. Gonna build a port here. It's not necessary because it's land connected, but we'll just do it anyways. And we will add a couple tobacco plantations in there. A couple coffee ones in here. Looks all looking very nice. I think we are the strongest, or we're just the best non-recognized. Wow, we can't even pass Netherlands though. Or East India. Wonder how we would do. I don't think we can get an alliance with anyone. We're infamous. Yeah, we can't do the alliance with... Yeah. And we switched to public schools, which is going to go a long way. I wanted to make the Intelligentsia weaker because I wanted to make the Industrialists stronger, and that will go a long way because the modifier of... or sorry, we gotta go through here to look at it. Private schools we're giving Intelligentsia a lot of political strength. And public schools do not, and they just give education and access, so we just wanted public. And now we want to get rid of... Or we can just restrict it easy. But we do want mandatory schools for the children's. Also kind of want rights of assembly, also want oligarchy a little bit. I'm gonna stay with monarchy though. It does give landowners political strength, which we don't like, but we are going to keep the head of state and government, and they are going to be industrialists. So let's see what this does exactly. Less dependence income, more max education, less mortality, because I think this one has... Yeah, so let's just do this. Everyone supports it. Should be an easy one. And with that, I will conclude the episode, actually. So what we did is we passed education, we got a whole bunch of like kind of tech through, and we are prepared for steel frame buildings, or we're starting to transition now, which is great because building is my favorite thing ever. Go Burr. And we had our first war with like a major European power, I think. And by major, I mean Portugal. So a minor European power. The very small Portugal. And Spain joined, and then we thought we might get clapped. We massively built up our military, and then France was willing to join, and so that's why we have this here. The shame of Portugal, or as I like to call it, or Porto, or as I like to call it, the shame of Portugal. There we go, that's the order. Our power projection is up to about a K, which, if we look at the person who I think has the largest army, is usually France. Yeah, France is number 1. In terms of GDP, we're number 2 now. And if we look at their army, it's 3.5K, so 1K is pretty respectable. And so we're making ourselves felt. A little bit of infamy, but that's okay, it'll tick down. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube algorithm stuff. If you've been sitting for a long, extended period of time, maybe get up, take a break, stretch your legs, and have a good day.